my robots. Guess what we have in store for you today? You will never guess. Welcome back to a P.E.E.R video. Today we have an excellent egg drop in store. Get it? Excellent. So, what we have today, we're going to make teams and create and build using engineering, wits, and grit to make egg drop prototypes. What I want you to do is pick a team to support, or you can build along with us. What the gameplay is gonna look like today is we're gonna have a prototype of eggs. We're gonna go see what they're gonna look like. We're gonna test those prototypes and then use engineering to renovate and to create maximum efficient egg drop designs. Now, are you ready? Because I am. Let's go meet our contestants. This is gonna be exquisite. Now, before we meet our contestants, I have a little joke. What did the egg say to the frying pan when it saw it? I'm gonna scramble. Let's meet our first contestant, Spartan Sam.
Feeling exquisite. All right,
I just used that. All right, let's meet our second contestant.
Whoa.
Zippity doo dah fan. Oh yeah, I got my money on him. Now, our third contestant, the biggest, the strongest out of them all, Raging Riley. Oh yeah! Each of these contestants will use these materials to cultivate and create amazing egg drop. Now, you guys won't be limited on supplies, just for practicality reasons. You're gonna use 1 bottle, 1 bag, some rubber bands, 10 straws, and 1.5 feet of tape. You can also use scissors and anything you need to make a great, excellent egg drop. Now, take your eye on what you want, and you can pick it in 3, 2, 1, go. You get to really understand what's going on behind the builder's mind. Come on. Hey, Spartan Sam, what are you doing?
Oh, glad you asked. So, all right, I'm working on my little contraption. So I'm planning on adding a parachute and this little shock absorber here. So how it's gonna work is I'm adding this my shock absorber, my egg cartridge, tape it up, make it look real nice. Have some rubber bands to act like the string, and attach that to this plastic bag, and I'll get a good old parachute going. Hoping it's gonna work. I got some good math behind the scenes as well, just in case you're wondering.
All right, let's go see that.
All right, so my project, it wants to add a bag. And with the addition of the bag, you can actually reduce the amount of time spent in the air. And I want to introduce an acronym for my project. Same energy, different time, smaller impact, SDS. They have the same amount of energy when you drop it from the same height, but because it takes a different amount of time, the amount of energy spent at the bottom when it actually makes an impact will be smaller because all the energy spent in the air. So you can imagine it as the bag taking away all the energy and implementing it into the time that it spends across the whole entire project. So, SDS, that's why I'm winning.
This is Sam's egg drop. It uses a water bottle, plastic bags, rubber bands. So to start it off, take scissors and cut off the top of the water bottle. If this is presenting any challenge, ask a teacher to do it for you. Remember, safety is always first. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the top of the water bottle inside the actual bottle and tape it all around. You can wrap it on once or twice, but make sure it's securely tight. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut holes on both sides of the water bottle. Remember, if this is challenging, please ask the teacher to do it for you. Repeat this process on both sides. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make chains of rubber bands. Create 3 rubber bands and tie them together to make 1 chain. We will do this process twice for both sides of the rubber bands. Put the rubber band through and tie it around itself. This is what the process should look like. All we simply have to do now is repeat this on the other side. Now, Tie this to the parachute. The reason why we're having a parachute is to increase the time it takes for the water bottle to hit the ground. The more time we have over the same distance means a softer landing. This will, or hopefully, will protect our egg from breaking. Tie the rubber bands on both sides of the plastic bag and make sure the knots are securely tightened and fastened so the plastic bag doesn't go flying off. Now, wrap the Ziploc bag around the egg tightly so it can fit into the water bottle. Push it into the water bottle and you're good to go.
Now let's start a second contestant. Let's go behind the mind of Raging Riley. Go Riley. What are you thinking about right now? Like, how are you gonna?
I think I'm gonna make kind of the star looking thing where the egg's gonna sit in like the middle, and then it's gonna have like that stability on the outside, and it's gonna land nice and soft.
Here, let's get a visual on that.
Alright, we'll go into more detail. I'm gonna explain my design. This is the basic idea of it. So this part right here, these little corners are gonna hit the ground, or even this part too, if I like throw it here. So it'll soften the impact. So they're kinda, when it hits the ground, it'll land nice and soft.
This is Raging Riley's egg contraption. It starts off with 10 straws, but take 3 straws and create 6 smaller straws with them. Make sure these are all the same length. Now what you want to do is create a triangle with the straws. This will be the base of your capsule, so make sure it is very secure. The next step in this process is that we will take the equal sized straw lengths and connect them at each point. Make sure you wrap the tape around the bottom and the sides to make sure it's not going anywhere. When you're done with this, take all 3 straws and connect them at a singular point. When you're done, you will have a 3D image. This will be the main frame, the capsule of your egg drop. So make sure this is very secure. The next step is we will take regular sized straws and connect them at each point of the small straws. The reason for this is that we are creating a cushion for the capsule. When the egg hits the floor, we need a cushion to absorb the blunt force. If the capsule was taking all the force, it would go directly onto the egg and it would crack. And we don't want to make scrambled eggs. We will make hard-boiled eggs. Make sure you tape every single connection point to make sure it is very, very secure. The reason for this is that when it hits the ground, you don't want any loose straws to break off. You want the cushion to be very secure. So make sure each point of contact is taped. And that's it for Raging Riley's contraption.
Now let's start last contestant. Zippity doo dah, zippity dee dah, zippity zay dan zan. Hey, what's going on in your head? What are you thinking right now?
So basically, eggs can go in here, and it should be cushioned by the paper. So let's go see a visual. So basically, here's our bottle, and it's gonna fall when it hits the ground. The egg inside is gonna bounce, so the impact is absorbed by the rubber bands and not directed into the egg.
This is Zippy Zan's egg drop. It starts out the same way as Sam's. Cut at the top of the liter bottle and recycle the top. The next step is very important. Get a utensil that can create 4 punctures into the liter bottle. The next step is to take 10 rubber bands and loop them around the Ziploc bag and the egg. When you're done with this, take 4 rubber bands and loop them around the previously existing rubber bands that are on the Ziploc bag. These rubber bands will act like strings for the bottle on the inside. Secure each rubber band and to make sure you can pull on them tightly. Put the egg inside of the liter bottle. Finesse each drink through each hole. Take a straw and twist the rubber bands around until each string of rubber band is extremely tight. The reason for this is to create maximum elasticity. The more elastic it is on the inside, the more give you have for when the egg hits the ground. When the egg hits the ground, what you want to happen is the egg doesn't hit any sides of the actual liter bottle. When it drops, you don't want any contact because this will transfer the force onto the egg and then it will break. This is what the final egg should look like. Let's hope this one works.
Now, what you've all been waiting for, egg dropping time. Let's bring in your favorite contestants and see if you pick the right person. Let's bring in contestant number 1, Rage and Riley.
Yeah.
How you feeling about your contraption?
I'm feeling really excited. I think it's gonna work well. I think my main key point is super colorful and it's gonna slow down the egg.
Hey, we got slow-mo on.
Slow-mo on.
Hey, drop it in 3, 2, 1. I don't know. That sounded like a crack, but. Oh no!
Dang it.
Would you mind throwing it up? Yeah. Next, we got Zigzag Ziggy Zan.
What's up?
How you feeling about your
I'm feeling
contraption?
good. Feeling good?
You ready to drop?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I did not hear a crack. Oh, it's so bad. The contraption broke, it's disassembled. Like, it's in pieces. And now, for our all-star, final contestant, Sam. How are you feeling?
Feeling fantastic.
That's what the last 2 said. All right, dropping time.
No, I got this.
3, 2, 1. Oh. She's dead. Oh my. Hey yo, SS, Spartan Sam, what happened like the first time? Like, why did your egg drop? And like, how are you gonna renovate it to like make it better?
Yeah, so our contraption was perfect, all right? It landed perfectly on the ground, but the problem was it tipped over. We didn't have anything on the sides to help it when it tipped over, so they just went kaput. So what the plan is, we're gonna add some straws, that's what you see here, and that's gonna help with the tipping over. It's very reminiscent of another team's. They sold our parachute, by the way. But this is gonna hopefully allow for the egg to tip over without actually coming out and break it.
Looks like you renovated it a lot.
Again, you see the whole entire structure, we just added a few straws, that's about it. Nothing too big, don't worry about it.
Anybody who picked this team, you guys have a good chance of winning. What up, Rage and Riley? Like, why did your egg break the first time? And like how did you make it better? Like to make it work this time?
Okay, I think it broke the first time because this wasn't strong enough to like actually soften the impact. So this time, I made these a little more flexible so it'll squish them more. And then I got myself a parachute, so it should slow down the fall.
Is it true that you took this parachute idea from Team 2, Team 1?
Definitely not. This was a very original idea and it's copyrighted by me. They actually took it from me.
Hear that, Spartan Sam? Now, you're a placeholder for Zippity Zan, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know like everything, like all the details of like what happened last time?
Oh yeah. I built it
Oh, you did?
all myself.
So Zippity Zan's like this
He's an imposter.
Oh my god, we got the real Zippity Zan. Alright, so what happened last time and like how are you gonna make it better this time?
So last time we think the rubber bands they might have squished the egg, or maybe the egg just like hit the wall of the cup. And so we decided, nope, that's not gonna happen. No more rubber bands. They have too much play. So we filled it with paper, which is basically just what Amazon does for the packages, and it should work.
Oh yeah. Alright, it's the last drop-in time. Everybody's gonna drop their eggs consecutively and we're gonna see if their renovations actually works. Okay, go first.
This is gonna work. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, wait for the reveal. That landed pretty soft.
Oh, feel this. This is about to make a bang. That's great.
That's beautiful.
Watch it. Watch it.
Survive!
That's what we're living right now. Oh, Wage Rally actually failed. Now we're unpacking Zippity Zans. Amazon package. And it is open.
Let's get a close up on this.
Oh, and it's squished. Oh, Smart Sam wins. That's what I like to see.
Told you. This man believed and he knew. He knew.
Yeah. You guys should listen to me.
If you voted for me, thank you so much. All right. You already knew. I'm the best. The biz.
That's all, folks. That concludes our egg drop. Hope you guys had a really fun and engaging time, as long as learned about our egg dropping process, about cushion time, about how things really work in the egg dropping business. Now, that's all. Thanks for watching P.E.E.R. Hope to see you next time.